Dr. Romel Ticou, do you fear that as pubs and restaurants open, as the festive season starts, as people after 6 months of being locked in their homes want to go out, travel to Goa, travel to places where they can party, as party season begins, do you fear that these places could become hotspots, Dr. Ticou?
Yes, I think so. It's a huge challenge for them to follow SOPs in these pubs and bars. See, economy has to open up. Life has to go on. It's not only about economy, it's about survival now. But the government has laid down the SOPs. It's for the owners to follow it. We as citizens also have to pitch in. It's our time to play our part now. So all of us, whoever frequent these places, have to follow the norms and the advisories. Because if we don't do that, then we are heading for a potential health disaster. You see, in North India or in Delhi, the pollution levels are already spiking. And the winter setting, and you know how these viral respiratory infections spread in winter. So we can have an exponential rise in the number of COVID cases, apart from the flu which we have in winter, which can actually cripple our healthcare system.
Is there an ideal number, Mr. Ticou, that you think a pub or a restaurant should have? Should they be at 50% as per the guidelines?
Yes, I think so. 50% of their seating capacity is good enough. But apart from that, they also have to make sure that frequent sanitization is happening. The staff is trained well. They have these hand washes and all in place, and social distancing, distance between the tables is maintained. I don't know how far that is possible. It's a huge challenge in these bars and pubs. We know the COVID fatigue has set in. People just want to go out and let their hair down. You want to have a cup of coffee. You want to have a drink. But having said that, you just have to follow the norms, the advisories.
You know, the problem is, of course, the problem is, of course, following those norms. Very quickly, Rakshay Dhariwal, I mean, is it true that most restaurateurs or pub owners, will they follow this 50% norm? I mean, the fact is, within a pub, it's a closed area. As people start coming in, will the person at the gate, he didn't tell our reporters, but will he tell reporters after seeing this, look, once you've crossed the 50% mark, no one else is allowed?
You know, I wish that was practiced a little bit more strictly by my fraternity. And to be honest, the guidelines that have been set forth by the Delhi government are extremely smart. And, you know, the 50% capacity, hand sanitizers on arrival, gloves, a face mask for staff, constant checking of the staff's temperature, making sure that every guest that enters is thermal scanned. These are all very smart measures. And if they are adhered to, we should not have any outbreaks. We should not have any problems. It's just that everyone is economically so bad by this situation, and there is this inherent pent-up demand for to go out. So I just wish that everyone was just a little bit more pragmatic and safe about the whole situation. That is what's required. We have to think about morals and ethics in a time like this.
I take your point, but when I look at Goa, for example,
and that is paramount.
I take your point, Rakshay, but I want to ask you this, Vishwajit. The fact is that Goa has gone through it. There are two industries that drive Goa: tourism and mining. Mining has been more or less shut. Tourism has suffered a huge blow. Is that the pressure which is now leading to all the prominent nightclubs of Goa saying, forget COVID protocols, we are going to get as many guests as we can, we need to make as much money as we can in the next 3 months? Is that the overall mindset? How are you going to break that mindset? People want to make, it appears the pub owners, the nightclub owners in a place like Goa want to make a quick buck in the next 3 months.
Rajdeep, nightclub success is not the tourism story of Goa. And most importantly, tourism also can be restaurants, hotels, all of them doing well, maintaining the social distancing and SOPs that I mentioned just now. The Dr. Ticou on your channel mentioned that if proper care is not taken, these cases can rise exponentially. Just nightclubs are just a handful of nightclubs that exist on the coastal belt. And that does not mean that's the tourism of Goa. We can actually achieve our revenue targets in spite of the pandemic. Slowly, it is gradually coming up. People are coming into Goa. Things are opening up. But then we need to ensure that these clubs are put, like somebody just mentioned on the channel, that it is the onus is also on the person who owns the club and also the individual who's going to the club, educated people. Ultimately, I find that the poor man in the village, he is following all the rules, wearing all the masks, but we find the educated people going and flaunting all the rules that have been mentioned in the SOPs. And the onus, I do agree, is on the government. But same time, it's also on the people who run the clubs and also the people who go there to the clubs, because these are educated people who are going there. I can assure you, Rajdeep, is that we will take all precautions and care, because nightclubs don't run and drive the tourism as far as Goa is concerned. We have several other ways in which we can increase the revenue as far as tourism is concerned.